All righty, gang. All right. Here we go. Got a good one for you today here, folks. We got a good one for you today. Jump in here. We're going to talk to little Miss KellyGirl today. She's going to give you guys an insight on taking your spouse, significant other, one of the most important things. I know you talked them into getting a boat, talked them into all that. You talk them into going fishing. You try to talk your significant other into coming out fishing with you all the time. We're going to delve deep into that today. We're going to talk about that a lot. But first of all, don't forget about the show coming up, the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Show. You're going to be there, right?
Yeah. Do I have lipstick on my hand?
Yeah, you got lipstick all over.
Okay, anyway.
Okay, check it out, gang.
Priority.
So tomorrow, KellyGirl's going to join us just for a couple of seconds, just to give away the trip on bowline sport fishing with Justin Botrell. Captain Dave's going to fly up. We're going to go bluefin fishing on bowline sport fishing with Captain Justin Botrell and his deckhand, and you and 3 of your closest friends. How do you enter that contest? You still have time. You got all night tonight. You got all the way up till 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. Go visit our store, Your Saltwater Guide, the store. Just by visiting the store, that will enter you into the contest to win the trip. And then KellyGirl's going to pull the name out of the hat. You can watch it live. We'll have all of the names in the hat of all the people that visited our store. She'll pull one name out of the hat, and that's who's going to win that trip on bowline sport fishing. So good luck to all of you. Then the next thing is, KellyGirl, what are you going to be doing at the PCS show? If someone shows up wearing one of these?
Oh, they get some free stuff.
You're going to be giving away free stuff if they show up wearing a Your Saltwater Guide shirt, just like the one up there on the wall in the back, the one I'm wearing right here. How do you get those? Go to Your Saltwater Guide, the store, and purchase a shirt. You got probably 2 weeks left until they won't be able to ship in time for the show. So we'll be talking about it right up until probably the 15th or 16th, and then you won't have time to get them. So you better get them quick if you want KellyGirl to give you free stuff at the show. Right. So enough business talk. Let's delve deep into this one. This one's super important. I've learned this over the years fishing with my beautiful wife, Kelly. These are the things that are the most important to her. So she's going to go over these. Gang, listen up. Spouses need to know this when you take them out fishing on your boat. So KellyGirl, you dive into there and let them know the 3 things that are the most important when you go out fishing with me.
The 3 things? Okay. Only 3, just 3?
Yeah, tell them all. Tell them all of it.
Okay, the most important thing, by far, you've got to have a place for us to go, or for me, your significant other, to go to the bathroom. Like, we can't hang it over the side. I know Dave does that. He expects me to do that, or he used to. But have somewhere for us to go to the bathroom. We can't hold it for hours, and it's not enjoyable. So that's definitely, I think, the most important one.
And if you don't have anywhere, then what?
Then what? You don't go.
You don't go out that long.
I'm not going. I don't go that long. I wouldn't even go.
All right. There you go. There you go, gang. If your significant other is like KellyGirl, then
no bathroom.
It's probably going to be a trip ender if you take her out there and she can't go potty or he can't go potty all day.
Yeah. Okay. All right? So the second thing is you got to check the weather. Make sure you're going to have nice weather. We don't want to go out there when it's, like ridiculous wind and, waves and all that. It's got to be, flat, glassy, calm. But I mean, it doesn't have to be.
Well, because when they got you to buy the boat, you got to go in on it. It showed bikinis,
right?
Showed the sun,
and
flat, glassy, calm. It didn't show foul weather gear and a hoodie and long underwear and gloves and boots and everything. That's not what you signed up for, right? When you go?
No, not at all.
And what do you hate more than anything? Being cold when you're out there, right?
When I'm out there, yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun at all. So check the weather, make sure it's decent at the very least, because you'll definitely.
That is a definite deal breaker, because once you screw that one up, what's going to happen the next time we ask you to go?
We're going to say no. Heck no.
Because you got nowhere for him to go potty. and now you beat the living bejesus out of your significant other. Those are two deal killers there. Good luck trying to get you to come on the boat again, huh?
Right.
Exactly. What do you always ask me? What's the weather like today?
Always, yeah.
And if we do drive down to the marina,
this is what we say, or I say, if it's blowing, I'm not going. Right?
Correct. There's no, like I tell all of you on my game plans every Thursday, I don't see a reason to go out there when it's rough. There's no fish on the planet that is so important that you want to get beat up. You live in Southern California. We got 360 beautiful days.
Right.
Why go out on those 5 crappy days, right?
That's right. That's right.
And you definitely are going to be pissed at me if I take you out there when it's rough.
If I ask you, is it going to be nice weather? And you say, yes, oh, yes, because you've done that a couple of times.
I lied about the weather?
You have lied about the weather a few times, just a few.
Because the fish were biting and I wanted you to go.
Yeah, but it's not fun when it's rough out. Not fun at all. And if you don't have you're not on a boat with an enclosed wheelhouse, forget it.
And a seakeeper.
And a seakeeper, then that's really bad.
And you can adjust the temperature.
Yeah, Dave spoiled me. Anyway, so there you go. And then the third thing is you got to have a plan. You have to have a plan. You have to, going out there and just winging it, you're not going to score any points. Go on someone's website and see what is the best plan, but have one. Don't go out there and just wing it and just freestyle or, go do your own thing. Have a plan.
So you think if you go out, you don't catch anything, that kind of sucks too?
Well, yeah, I mean, of course.
Because you're going fishing and you saw all the pictures, right?
Saw all the pictures. Yes. So, yeah.
And you want to participate in the act of fishing,
I want to participate, which is also, there's another thing, this have some gear for us to use, have a rod, for us to use.
Maybe like a spinning reel or something so you can use it?
Yes.
You never even learned how to hold one, right?
Have a spinning reel on the boat, just something that your significant other can use or can cast with, I have no idea how to even hold a spinning reel. I don't.
But you understand that it's easier than.
I understand, but I
learned a conventional is kind of difficult if you've never touched one before. And if you're trying to make it a good day for your significant.
Right.
And then this time of year, Kelly girl, what is your favorite thing to do this time of year? You saw Wade did it last night.
Hoop netting. Yeah.
Yeah, you love to hoop net, right?
Love to hoop net. I do. Oh my God.
Have you ever caught any lobsters, Kelly girl?
Let's see. I've caught a few. Okay, yeah.
Tell everyone there's a lot of new subscribers and new people watching us that have no idea who you are.
Oh, geez.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to embarrass you. I just think it's a big deal. I love the fact that you've caught
that anyone has come forward to show a picture of and to, claim it's the largest lobster.
Caught in a hoop net in Southern California.
It was 18 3/4 pounds. And this was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But yes, that's my whole thing, my whole claim to fame.
Yeah, that's her claim.
That's why Dave's with me.
The only reason. She's teaching me how to hoop net. But she caught an 18 3/4 pound lobster, and the pictures are everywhere. You can see them on our website, on our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube channels. You can see the pictures of Kelly Girl's giant lobster. But here's the unique thing that I didn't think was a good idea, but I'll tell you what, it put the whole lobster thing on the map. What'd you do with your lobster?
Donated it to the Aquarium of the Pacific in Long Beach.
And he lived in a big tank there for a very long time. Well, how old did they tell you that lobster was when you caught him?
Approximately 70 years old, around 70.
The gang,
80 years old.
Nothing should ever be 70. That thing should have been eaten.
Oh my God. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching
this. I'm just kidding. But yeah, Kelly girl got a big lobster. But when you go lobster fishing, Kelly girl, it's super important to make sure you're wearing the right clothes, right? You want to be dressed warm, because what's going to happen? You're going to get soaking wet.
So and it's cold out, and you just want, such a fun thing to do. It's a blast. You go going at night, and just, you never know what's going to be in the net when you're pulling up the net, and it's so fun. Gosh, I just love it. So yeah, it's great.
But you had to make sure you were dressed proper. You had some boots on, and you had some foul weather gear on, and some warm clothes, and a nice cocktail or something to keep you warm inside while you're out there. Just enough. And you don't have to go for hours and hours.
No.
Just a couple, 3 hours, get back home while it's
Yeah.
still early and have
Yeah.
some lobsters and lay
Oh,
in
yeah.
bed and eat lobsters, huh?
Yes.
How did
the
I
best.
used to make them for you when I would come home?
You would
We'd put them in
put
a what?
them in butter, melted
cup?
butter in a cup, and
Make a
chop
lobster
up the
milkshake?
Yeah, it was bad, but it was so good.
Oh yeah, there's nothing better than laying in bed at 10 o'clock at night eating fresh lobster
Right.
tails out of a big tumbler full
Yeah.
of butter,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Okay, the things Kelly's talking about are super important. I wanted to bring her on the show today because we've done this a couple times over the last 3 years, but it's been a long time since we had KellyGirl on here explaining to you how important these things are. They are an absolute deal killer. If you have your significant other and you're thinking about taking them on the boat, or you've been begging them, you've been saying, come on, let's go. Gang, it's going to be so important to make sure that those factors that Kelly was just talking about, you hit them. You hit the bathroom thing. That's important. And if, believe me, on our skiff, we don't have a bathroom. So what would we do? Oh, look at there's Kelly's giant lobster. Thank you, Elliot. Look at that. There's Kelly's world record lobster. We're showing it on on YouTube and Facebook. Those of you that are watching on Spotify, just go over there to the YouTube and you can see her lobster. There it is, 18 3/4 pound lobster. Those of you on TikTok and Insta, you're not seeing it, but the rest of you, you're seeing it. And that thing, look at that.
Who is that girl? She's so young looking. I don't even recognize that girl anymore. Oh my God.
That's
Lord.
KellyGirl with their big
A
lobster.
long time ago,
gang.
I was very young. Right.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal catch, gang, and that was everywhere on all social media. Plus, the news channels came down: ABC, NBC, CBS. No one had ever seen anything that big. And I also talk about this at our seminars all the time. I know a lot of you have caught way bigger, but you all forgot to tell anybody because KellyGirl is in the books as catching the biggest lobster in a hoop net because she told everybody by giving it to the aquarium at Long Beach.
And I just wanted to correct you. It's not a world record, only because a hoop net is not a recognized method of take by the Guinness Book of World Record, whatever books, but it is the biggest one that anyone's ever caught. Me, that's,
That told anybody.
That told
I know your
anybody. I don't
sisters,
know.
aunts, cousins, grandpa caught one way bigger.
But it was a big lobster. Let's just say that. Okay.
It was behemoth. It was massive.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun to go hoop netting. And Kelly and I, we have a ball when we go. Back to what we were saying though about the going out on your skiff. And a lot of you have smaller boats. I know a lot of you are members of our website, yoursaltwaterguide.com. If you're going to go out with your significant other on a skiff or on a small boat and you don't have any facilities to go to the bathroom, make it a short day. Go out there, do a 2 or 3 hour day, get back so that they can enjoy themselves and then go to lunch in the harbor or go do something. Or what was your favorite thing to do after fishing?
After fishing,
going shopping?
No, because I'm all like dirty. I don't know. I just feel not all cleaned up. But I like just going to get something to eat. Going to lunch or dinner or whatever.
Because there's some nice restaurants in most harbors.
Yeah, but going fishing with you is always different because like we'd come in and it's like we stand around for hours and talk to everybody that's in the harbor, and so
nobody
we
knows
never really
me.
got a chance
No one
to
ever
do things.
recognizes
We just like went home
me.
because it was bedtime. But being with Dave, it's like you walk 5 feet and he stops because someone's like, "Hey, Dave, wants to talk to Dave." And
since I got you here, and it's special to have you with us on the show. Why don't you just explain what happened the very first time we went fishing and we went to the sea lion buoy to show you the sea lions, and then all of a sudden what happened? We were catching.
We were catching. What do you mean? What were we?
How many bass did you catch that day?
I don't even know. I don't even know.
Remember what I told you too, is like, you can't even tell these people how many fish you caught.
It didn't make sense because there were boats, around us or near us, and they didn't look like they were catching anything. And I asked Dave, why don't these guys know about this spot right here, right under this buoy? I mean, these huge calico bass were just swimming around, and that was fun. That was fun. So
Yeah.
I don't even know how many I caught, but that was fun.
Somewhere around 30 for her very first time fishing with me,
Yeah.
right around 30 bass. And I tried to explain to her, when we get in, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to ask you what you caught. And if you tell them the number, they're going to go, oh, that's so cute. How cute is that? She caught 30 bass. But she did. She probably caught more than 30 bass, gang, but it's because we had a plan. And I had some rods rigged up with the proper hooks, the proper line. And all that matters, especially if you're going to take not just so much your significant, but if you're going to take anybody fishing.
Or your children.
Oh my gosh. And we do a show, and I think we'll do a show about taking kids fishing here real soon again, because it's my passion. Children are our future, but it's so important that when you take someone fishing on your boat, and you've been talking about how good you are and how many fish you catch all the time, it's super important to make sure that you keep it as simple as you possibly can. Another thing, KellyGirl's been blessed. She's caught albacore, she's caught yellowfin tuna, she's caught dorado and yellowtail. But what if you go offshore? Is it, and like, you know, you're on some pretty big yacht, but other than that, it's pretty goddamn boring, right?
Yes. Oh my God. I don't like it. I mean, it's not my, favorite.
It's not what to do to try to get your significant other involved in fishing, right?
I remember you took me, we went shark fishing or something. Remember that?
Yeah, fresher shark
Oh,
fishing.
I was so bored. We were trolling. I thought, this is for the birds. I do not like this. So yeah, that's just me. That's me. I don't care for that.
That's most people.
I just want to catch
action, right?
Yes.
You just want some action.
I
You
wanna
like
go
catching bass like that in the picture right there on.
Again, in the very old picture. Oh my God.
Stop
Who
it.
is that? But who is that girl?
We're flashing pictures up on YouTube, TikTok, or YouTube and Facebook right now.
But
We're just flashing pictures.
when Dave and I go out, just locally in Dana Point or whatever, every cast is a bite, and it's just like constant action. It's so fun. It's not boring. I don't care to go offshore. It's just not mine.
It's just not fun.
Mm-mm.
It's not fun
It's
because
it's not my favorite. So
it's going to take
who
a
is that?
phenomenal amount of time to put together some type of a plan, unless guy, and you can drive straight out to where he's at and catch fish and come right back. But you're going to go way offshore. You're going to spend the whole day hunting, and you're going to lose your chance to take your children or your significant other. If you waste that day, when you finally get your significant other on the boat, don't screw it up. Don't screw it up, because it can be really good. What do you miss more than anything right now living down here?
Calico bass fishing.
Going fishing, right? Out of Dana Point.
Yeah, oh yeah.
On our skiff, catching calico bass.
Yeah.
And when it's good.
Yeah, I miss it a lot.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's bad, what do? We don't mess around. We just go home, right?
Mm-hmm.
We try 2 or 3 spots. We know where their house
yes.
is.
And that's the cool thing. Well, that was the cool thing about, going in and out of that harbor. It's so quick. You're out of the harbor in less than 5 minutes in Dana Point. But so that was just, if it was not working out for us, we could just go home.
Go home. There's no sense in beating a dead horse, right?
Right.
Because it's not fun. I'm not having fun because I can't find some fish that want to bite, and you're not having fun because you want action.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do it. You want to get it done, and you want to catch fish. You want to take them home. You want to eat them, make some fish tacos, do that whole thing.
Yeah.
We have a plan when we go.
Right.
We're gonna go catch some calicos.
Yes. It hasn't always been, it's not always going to be like rainbows and butterflies when you take your spouse or your significant other out fishing. Just try to be nice to each other. I know Dave and I,
we are always wonderful to each other.
We're always so kind to each other. I think I tried to push him off the boat once, shove him off. I tried to throw his gear. I think I did
throw my rods over. Yeah. But, it's part of the deal. It's part of being married. It's part of fishing together and doing it. We're both very passionate about everything. And as you can tell, Kelly's very passionate about calico bass fishing.
Oh yeah.
She likes roosterfish fishing down here, but it's not the same.
No, it's not the same.
It's just not the same as anchoring up on a sweet little spot with a little bit of kelp and casting your bait out. There's little Marley finally made a guest celebrity appearance.
Yeah. Where is he?
Up there on the top. He was just looking at you over the.
But
gang, check out our website, yoursaltwaterguide.com. If any of this sounds fun, we have Kelly's Corner it's a video on the website. You can go and you can check out Kelly's Corner, and you can leave questions for Kelly there. And she will steer you in the right direction to make your experience when you're out fishing the very best it could possibly be with your significant other. It matters more than you could ever imagine. And you only get one chance, right?
Right. Yeah. And if you like, let's say you're considering purchasing a boat, right? You know, you gotta, include your spouse and I mean, in the plan, or, just include your spouse because, you'll go out more, you'll have fun, and you don't want to have to be doing a bunch of stuff without your spouse, right?
Right. And think about this. How many days did we drive from our house down to Dana Point Harbor and get there and see that the flag was sticking out or that there was small white caps on the water, and we both made it.
Yeah.
We already knew the fish were biting. Don't get me wrong. We knew the fish were biting, but we also knew that the wind was blowing, and she's not going to enjoy herself. And if she's not having fun and we're on the boat together, then it's not going to be fun for me. We just go home, or we go to lunch, or we go to breakfast.
Yeah.
If KellyGirl summed it up perfect before. If it's blowing, we ain't going, period. It's just not worth it. And you, being adults, should be able to see if the wind's blowing. And you should be able to have a very easy understanding of a couple of websites like windy.com. Tells you exactly what the wind's going to do all day. Hey, if the website's wrong and it ended up not blowing and you're at home, oh well, what are you out? But if it says it's blowing and you go, you just blew it.
Yep.
What are you never going to do? Trust us.
Trust. Yeah, right.
Once that trust is gone,
yep,
it doesn't matter if wahoo are biting at the bait barge.
Right.
You're not going.
Right. That's true.
So, gang, I hope this helps some of you. I want to thank you very, very much, sweetheart, for being a part of this. As
my pleasure.
We love when you're on the show. Everybody gets super engaged. If you look, there's tons of comments and tons of questions.
Yeah.
Everybody, thank you all very, very much.
And don't forget to wear your shirt, your Saltwater Guide t-shirt at the PCS show.
Yeah, because Kelly's going to have a huge bag of stuff. She's already got stuff from Promar, from Costa, from Okuma, and we got a handful of leftover stuff from a company called Baja Jerky. Yeah. It's
gonna be pretty good. So show up with your shirt and
then tomorrow on the show, first 5 minutes, KellyGirl will join us and she'll pick that name out of the hat and she's gonna give away a free charter on Bowline Sport Fishing.
That'll be fun. That's exciting.
She loves giving away stuff.
I sure do. I like getting stuff too. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, by the way, she does love getting stuff. So if you enjoyed this show today, make sure you leave some stars
What do I
and
get
some
for
badges. You get a lot of stuff from me today.
I'm just kidding.
All right, gang. Thank you very much for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please leave comments. Let us know.
Be nice.
It's really, really important for KellyGirl to see the comments and to understand how important it is for her to be on here and giving her perspective. It's a big deal. So let me know if you enjoyed KellyGirl on the show today. Thank you all very, very much. Elliot, thanks for jumping in and helping us, throwing up those slides of all the cool catches Kelly's had. We appreciate everything you do for us, Elliot. None of this would be possible without it. Inside the Bite, Elliot Andrews. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll be with you tomorrow. Tune in. Tomorrow's Text the Show Wednesday. We'll be doing questions. Kelly will be answering questions. She'll only be on for a few seconds and she's got to sit and read the questions, but she'll be on for a few seconds giving away that free trip. So tune in tomorrow. Go check out our website, Your Saltwater Guide. Go check out our store, Your Saltwater Guide, the store. Go get some shirts so you got something to wear at the show. It'll be awesome.
And if you do text in tomorrow, make sure you leave your name with your question so we can. Oh yeah, that's super important. Tell us who you are and you can tell us where you're from or just, your name. Your name is good enough.
Yeah, because KellyGirl loves to give stuff away and I'm sure she'll be more than happy to give away another shirt tomorrow to some lucky texter. On you guys on Spotify and Apple Podcast and Megaphone, you guys can all send in questions to 949-374-0786. It doesn't have to come in during the show. You can send in your questions now. Like last week, we had probably 10 questions before the show even started. If you're thinking you got a question, you want to send it to us. I do my very best to answer all questions. If you got a question for KellyGirl, she'll answer them too. Thank you again,
Thank
everybody.
you. Thank you.
Stars, badges, and diamonds.
Woo,
Stars,
diamonds.
badges, and diamonds. She loves them all. Thank you very, very much,
you,
everybody.
guys.
Adios.
Thanks, gang. Bye. Adios.